Hello, and welcome to the Soul of Innovation podcast. I am the host, Thomas Anglero, and my mission for this podcast is to share with you those private thoughts and reflections that I have, being one of the top keynote speakers around the world on technology, motivation, and innovation. I hope you truly enjoy all the lessons I share, all the dots I connect that sometimes are just really difficult to get out, but it's all for you. I truly hope you enjoy this episode. Welcome to the Soul of Innovation podcast. I am Thomas Anglero, and I want you to reflect on something very important. And that is, you need to take care of the people that are going to take care of you. You need to surround yourself with people who feel that you bring something to their lives that they cannot get from anyone else at that moment in their life. And they in return would do whatever to give you back the same amount of love. This is how you're going to move forward. This is how you're going to exist. Get rid of everybody else around you who's holding you back. Now, you may not think they're holding you back, but look at your life. Look at your situation. It's day after day after day the same damn thing. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to watch some TV. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people around you. Do they change your mindset? Do they lift you up? Do they challenge you and put questions into your head and make you rethink your perspective? Make you rethink your foundation models, your intellectual foundation models of the things you believe? Do they make you rethink the religion and the thoughts and the ideologies that you've always believed in are wrong? Those are the people you must surround yourself with. If you are surrounding yourself with people and you're just going through the motions and you're not being challenged, you're not being lifted, you're not feeling smarter or getting smarter, or maybe being frustrated because they are constantly making you think, then you are not growing and you are not living. So many people just go through the motions every day. And I know there's many people who are stuck in a situation where you're in a 9-to-5 job and there's nothing you can do and you're just trying to survive and you don't have the energy, you feel the resources, and you don't control the people around you. Flipping burgers at McDonald's or something like that. I get that. But even in that situation, no one controls your mind. While you're flipping those burgers, while you're going into the freezer to get more frozen burgers, while you're checking the oil to see if it's hot enough for the french fries, you control your mind. You control those thoughts. You control the repetitiveness of you saying, this is not me. This is not my situation. This is not where I belong. This is not who I am. And then you think, you image yourself. You see yourself where you belong. Don't just jump to an image of yourself chilling on a beach. That's not who you are. That's a moment in time in which you're relaxing. Who are you? What are you feeling? What are you breathing? What are you thinking in the future? That's what you're visualizing while you're flipping burgers, walking into the freezer, checking on french fries, making the person want a milkshake. Visualize. Put it into reality. What does the air smell like when you're standing on that stage in the future, talking to the people in the United Nations? Who are you? What does the audience feel like? Feel that moment. Bring it into your reality. No one controls that. So I don't care if you're in a shit situation. I don't care if you're in a poor situation. No one controls your mind. You do. You do. If you're in a more fortunate situation where you're not in such a deep, dark situation, can't say dark situation, difficult situation. If you're more fortunate where you have a job that's better and you feel that you're not at your peak, you're not flipping burgers, but you're in a better situation, then damn it, you better be pushing yourself. Why aren't you? You have to be uncomfortable. Think about it. A lot of people say, I remember so many of my friends saying, if I had $1 million, oh man, I'd be so comfortable, life'd be great. Talk to people with $1 million. Not comfortable. You're never going to be comfortable because human beings are wired to want more. The problem with human beings is that we stop wanting more, and then we're dead. That's the problem. Is that those people who are poor mentally, poor intellectually, poor financially, they have stopped wanting to want more. Then you're dead. Rich people, wealthy people in spirituality, wealthy people in terms of values, wealthy people in terms of finance, they always want more. There's the difference. That's how you elevate yourself, by always wanting more. Do not settle. And the worst thing to do is to feel sorry for yourself. Feel sorry for yourself is a level beneath stop wanting more. What the feeling sorry for yourself says is everybody's fault. Then you don't deserve a damn thing. If something goes wrong, it's your fault. Stop blaming others. You got swollen feet, your fault. You didn't pass that test, your fault. You didn't get that job, your fault. And probably good karma, God bless you didn't, because something else is coming up that you need to be ready for. You need to get rid of people who are pushing you down. You got to get rid of people who are holding you back. And you got to surround yourself with people who are embracing your spirit and lifting you up. I have a friend of mine. She has a new assistant. She's got to let that person go. It's just holding her back. Her New Year's resolution was she was going to hire a whole bunch of virtual assistants. God bless. Great strategy. I met one of the two. One of them is a professional. She finishes the words that this woman is speaking because she's ahead of her. And that is the type of virtual assistant. That's the type of person you want to surround yourself with. A person who is able to see what you're thinking and is ahead of you and is contributing to your future. They help you to create your future. Wonderful. This other person, she gives them an assignment, and 9.999 times out of 10, the assignment's done wrong, misunderstanding. I thought you said that. Complete waste. You get rid of those people. You get rid of those friends. You get rid of those family members. You get rid of those neighbors. You get rid of everybody who's holding you back, who makes you do things 2, 3, 4 times, who doesn't embrace your spirit, who doesn't embrace your wishes. You get rid of them. And it's conflictual. It's difficult. It's awkward. I remember I hired this developer to create one of my websites long time ago. The guy, I thought I was doing right. I had choice of many different developers all over the world. And I chose this one guy because he was in the country of Colombia on a mountaintop with a very poor internet connection. But he was able to, by me giving him this job, feed his family. He lived they had a bunch of land, and they were growing their own vegetables. And with the money I was giving him, he was able to feed his family. They were struggling so hard, so I gave him the job. First few months went really well, wonderful connection. After a while, he got very cocky. After a while, he was starting to tell me that he's doing me a favor. That's the attitude that changed. He started getting cocky about it. I was ready to cut him off, and all of a sudden, his wife took over the project, where he was doing the work, but the wife was interacting with me because she appreciated and she understood the value that additional money was bringing to the family and their kids. And the husband lost his perspective. I tell you the story because it's about perspective. Even when things get better, even when you achieve something, you cannot forget where you are and where you are from and how the hell you got there. When you surround yourself with great people, you do not forget what it was like to struggle, what it was like to be forgotten, what it was like to be lonely, when you were crying by yourself and there was nobody to hold on to you. Do not forget who you are. We're in a new year. Every moment, every day should feel like a new year for you. Push yourself. Push your thoughts. Stop looking on the mobile phone. Social media is literally taking away from the time that you should be in your thoughts thinking, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to be. What is my next step to get there? The question is not, what are all the steps? That's impossible. What is my next step? Okay, I have to have an interview with that company. I have to have an interview with that person. How do I achieve that? They don't know me. How do I get there? Who do I contact? That's the way it works. Pushing yourself. Pushing yourself. Go forth and spread beauty and light. Do not do not go slow into the night. Do not go easy into the night. Push yourself. Push yourself intellectually. Push yourself spiritually. Rewrite the laws that somebody wrote for you when you were born. And create your own laws. Create your own reality. Create your own day. Create your own air. Push. Stop saying that other people decide your fate and this moment. You decide it. You decide where you go. You decide how you go. You decide where you go. When you understand what I'm saying, you are an unstoppable force with a magnitude of people surrounding you, wanting to be like you. That is the key. You are the key. Your attitude, your vision, your belief in self is the key. I give you these words because this is the way you should exist. Believe in yourself. Push yourself. I'm Thomas Anglero. From the bottom of my heart, from everything that makes me, from the connections of my DNA strands, I love you. And I say these words only because you and I need to be pushed so that we are who we meant to be. Until next time. Thank you for listening to that episode. If you want to contact me, you can contact me on my website at anglero.com, and you can also subscribe to the newsletter. Or you can find me anywhere on social media with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you so much, and I hope to hear from you very soon.